Alex here with a video on, let's call it a legal nuts and bolts video on the fair reporting privilege. The only reason I'm doing this video, because I originally thought it was for the press only. Then I found out it's actually, at least in Nevada, it applies to pretty much everyone, not just the press. Though I did see a dissent from one of our justices saying that she didn't like that. It was, gosh, I can't remember which justice it was now. She didn't serve a very long time on our Supreme Court. In any event, she wrote in her dissent that she thought that the press should have absolute immunity under fair reporting, but that ordinary people should get conditional immunity. Maybe something else to talk about in the future. And kind of a big red flag for any of you watching this video to, if you're going to actually look into this, check your own state, because different states may have it apply in different ways. And even if that's, even if I knew exactly how it worked right now in Nevada, it could change anyway. So always do your research, statutes, rules, and case law. In any event, fair reporting privilege is something I'll do a video on because I do get some questions, not really very often. In fact, so rare that I kind of just put it in my list, like at the bottom. And, I'm at the bottom of my list, so here I am. I do get questions from people who post stuff on social media, especially now that there's all these groups covering sovereign citizens. It's more prevalent for people to actually do like channels and stuff on this stuff. And social media posts. Anyway, afraid of being sued for defamation, which includes libel and slander, because they're getting threats and stuff. People are getting upset about what they're posting. So anyway, my understanding is that the history of this goes way, 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 way back to news reporters that were covering court cases, judicial proceedings, legal proceedings, whatever you want to call it. And if you were covering one of these proceedings and you did so in, what are the words they use? Fair, accurate, and impartial. If you do so fairly, accurately, and impartially, and it happens to be a judicial proceeding, then you are absolutely immune to defamation. Wow. When I learned about that, I was pretty excited because that's one of the things that I get. I do get lawsuit threats on our Nevada judges from people who don't like their, hearings being covered. In any event, I haven't actually been sued, so that's good. In any event, the privilege, it seems to have kind of evolved. So it seems like, I'm not going to read a whole lot into the evolution of it because I'm not an attorney. That's for my viewers to do their own research on. But my understanding is that it's gone beyond judicial proceedings now, court cases. It's gone to other sorts of public style. I don't even want to give examples because I'm just not 100% sure. I just know that it has expanded. The privilege has expanded to beyond just covering a courtroom. So if you were worried about getting sued and you had concerns like it's not fair, all you're doing is posting what a court reported, the judge said, an order, whatever, video, some people have hearing videos up, then just remember, as long as it is fair, accurate, and impartial, you're immune. And again, do your own research, look how check into how it works in your state, because all states are probably different. Here in Nevada, the case that I looked at was Lubin v. Kunin, which is from 2001, but there's tons and tons of cases on it. There was even a way more recent one called Wynn versus the Associated Press, where they actually tried to apply the fair reporting privilege and they failed. Apparently, they used a police report that somebody, like a witness, like filled out, and they tried to say that the police report counted with respect to the fair reporting privilege. And the Supreme Court of Nevada said, no, it doesn't. And if you want to learn why that doesn't count, you can actually read the case for yourself and take a look at it. But that's, I think, the much more recent case is the 2020 case. In any event, yeah, it's one of the nice things about covering court cases. It's that you don't really have to worry as much about people going after you and suing you, especially with the anti-SLAPP statutes, which allow you to shut a case down much more quickly and get attorney fee awards. Anyway, that's another thing to research. There's another video on anti-SLAPP stuff, which is what does it stand for? Strategic lawsuits against public participation. If you guys have any questions about this relatively simple topic, just post it down in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time.